Okay. Hi YouTube. Today I'm going to do a video on transitioning tips. A lot of us are transitioning and I want to do a quick video on transitioning. My sister of course is transitioning and I'm fully natural, but I wanted to give a few tips on how to transition and make it a success. The first thing is that you have to realize that there's a slight difference between your relaxed hair and your natural hair. It's all hair, and hair is strong. And I'm going to do a science experiment to show you guys exactly how strong our hair really is. We think it's weak, but it's not. But that doesn't mean that we treat it bad. We have to be very gentle with it. But anyways, back to transitioning tips before I get off the subject. The first thing that I suggest you do is join a hair care forum such as Hair Leafstone or Kiss. Now, I'm on Hair Leafstone. I'm also on Kiss. I suggest that you get on those two. And, I mean, the reason why I'm talking about it is because they both make videos. But the reason why I'm making sure to mention them in my videos is because I want to promote them and make sure that they get out there even more. Because Hair Lisa, which was the first one that I found, really helped me to learn healthier hair care habits and how to make my hair healthier. I always was able to have long hair, always had long hair, or I was always able to grow my hair long, but it was never healthy, like it was nasty. So hair care forums, join them. They have a lot of really good information and a lot of cool tips. They give a lot of good product reviews, so you're just going to get pointed towards the right direction, especially if you're just starting your hair care journey. So join a hair care forum if you're not already on them. But also, the side point to joining that is that you need to make sure that you don't become overwhelmed, because there's so much information, you're like, oh my gosh, what should I try? If you already have a good set hair care regimen, don't try everything at once. You can try different things. I think that that's the fun part of a hair care journey, is trying new things. So do that. Try new things, try new products, but if it's not broke, don't fix it. And that's my motto. I try to stick to my staple products. So if you already have staples with your transitioning hair, stick to them, because by the time you're fully natural, you may find that your staple products don't work for you anymore, and then you're going to have to start a whole new journey of finding new products. So that's my second tip, is give yourself enough time for trial and error. Know what works for you and know what doesn't. It literally took me 6 months of being on an actual hair care journey to find out that my hair loves water and oil. If I wash my hair and then I oil it immediately after, my hair will behave like nobody's business. So sometimes it takes a long time for you to learn what your hair really likes, or what's going to make your hair look pretty or good or whatever. So that's my second tip, is to give yourself time. Don't look at everybody else's journey and say, she grew her hair from shoulder length to mid-back length in a year. That may not be your hair journey. Like, that may not be mine. Or my sister's. Like, we try not to compare our hair to each other because she has a softer texture than me. We don't use the same, we can't exactly use the same products or whatever. So with that being said, try things, but don't jump on every bandwagon, because you may have a setback because of that. So know what works for you. Try to figure out your hair type, but it really isn't that important. Trust me, hair typing is not that important. I've heard the best advice from people that have hair textures that are nothing like mine. For example, 4C hair, I've got a really good example from them. So join every type of forum, learn different things about different hair textures, and listen, have an open mind to try new things, okay? But don't try everything at once. Some people keep a hair journal, but that's getting a little ridiculous in my point of view. So I suggest, if you make a couple of blogs or you write your regimen down, then you know what you're doing and what may be detrimental for your hair. Now, the second the third tip that I wanted to give you guys is don't be afraid of water. When we're relaxed, we're constantly worried like, no, it's going to rain, don't rain, or whatever, because your hair gets all poofy and all types of crazy stuff when you're relaxed. Don't be afraid of water. Treat your hair like it's a garden. You don't want to overwater it, but you don't want it to be deprived of water. And trust me, your hair will grow. Water is your best moisturizer. It really is. So use water to refresh your products. Use water. And I'll make a whole separate video on water because water is some good stuff. But there is some bad points to it if you live in a hard water state. But I'll get into that in another video. Another transitioning tip is be creative. When I was transitioning, my hair was really long, and I pretty much I did mini chops. But my hair would not fit into a ponytail holder, and I would get so frustrated, and it would really bother me. But I stuck to it, and I learned that my hair would tie up in a shoestring. So I would use a shoestring to tie up my hair. So that may be something for you. Be creative. Learn different things. Try different things, because some days are going to be frustrating. You're going to hate your hair. But you're going to have to learn to love it. So braid outs, twist out, all those different types of things, you're going to have to trial and error. It may not come out the way you want it the first time you do it. So keep on trying, and like I said, be creative. And when you're tired of your hair or you're getting frustrated, don't jump back to relaxers. Don't do that to yourself, because you're going to lose all that progress that you had. And I don't mean relaxed people can't grow long hair. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that if you transitioned and you have like this much new growth, you're going to lose all that if you go back to relaxers. So stick with it. And, protective style. The days that you're just getting frustrated, put your hair in a bun. Simple as that. So those were just a few tips. Let me see if there was anything else on my list. Nope, that was pretty much it. Join a hair care forum, give yourself time for trial and error, and water your hair. Treat it like it's your garden. Be gentle with it. Use a wide tooth comb. Deep condition. Those are all parts of hair care regimen. Now, I'm going to do a separate video for natural hair, because natural hair is totally different than when you're transitioning, because when you're transitioning, you're dealing with two textures. So be gentle. Make sure to keep that protein and that relaxed. Okay, sorry about that. My camera cut off, but I just wanted to say that if you have any questions about transitioning, or if you're transitioning, you can post them in the bottom. I have no problem answering them. I can do videos about it, so you can request anything that you want. So if you're transitioning and you need more help beyond the tips that I gave, please don't hesitate to leave them as a comment at the bottom. And I'll make a video on natural hair. If there's any particular natural hair questions that you have, please make sure to ask them. I'm also going to do a video on preventing fairy knots, because this is something that us transitioners and naturals deal with. So I'm going to do a fairy knot, how to prevent fairy knots video. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this quick video that I did. And rate, comment, and subscribe. Make sure to thumbs up, please. Thank you, YouTube. Bye.